Hi everyone, I'm so excited because I'm gonna spend the next 2 days in Gozo, just off the main island of Malta. Beautiful island. In this video you will see everything you can do on an itinerary of 2 days in Gozo. I'm starting this video from the St. John Baptist Church. Fantastic place. You can come up to the top and have a beautiful view from the bell tower. But let's have a look around. Of attractions many people actually miss out here in Gozo is St. John Baptist Church, as you can see here on my back. Now this church is dating back to the 17th century, but what you see here is actually only a few years old, 60 years old I think, from 1971. So what happened here is that there was an old church and another church was built on top of it, and that's the one that we see, and then the old church was completely dismantled and rebuilt on another site connected to the main church. An incredible story, isn't it? And now we go to the rebuilt small church, and we go on top because you can take a lift and go on top of the church to have a beautiful view of Gozo Island. From the new church you can walk into the old church very easy. Just step in. Incredible place, and look at here, you see the numbers, and that's how they took the old church and they rebuilt it here on the back. Amazing place. And we take the elevator that you can see on my back and go on the top. Of Gozo is of course the Cittadella. The Cittadella here in Victoria, which is the capital of the island. Absolutely beautiful. When you walk in, you know, you have narrow lanes that you go through, a beautiful cathedral that even if you pay to enter, absolutely gorgeous and worth going in. Then there is museums and other small things that you can do and see into the Cittadella. And here is a little gem of Gozo, which is, I think it's called il-Ghasri, but my pronunciation is really bad. That's why I suggest you to go down in the video description, and there is also a link to places and things to do here in Gozo. Absolutely beautiful island. Now you see that it's a gorge coming from the sea. Fantastic. The beach is very tiny, so you need to come here probably a little bit early, but the place is fantastic. Once again, so beautiful and so unique of this island. A trip to Gozo wouldn't be the same without visiting the megalithic temple of Ggantija. Absolutely gorgeous. It's only 10 minutes, maybe less, from the capital of Victoria. And also this one, like the one we saw in the Malta island, I will put a link here on the video. It's about 5,600 years old. You know, there was a huge megalithic center here in Gozo and Malta Island. And the incredible thing is that it all disappeared about 4,500 years ago. Temples were stopped. It looks like the engineers of that time just disappeared. They don't know why. Where did they go? Was an invasion? Was a natural change that didn't allow these people to live here anymore? These are incredible things that happen in history and nobody can explain. If you make it to the Ggantija temple, then you should go to the Xerri cave. Absolutely amazing place. This is run by family. It's really a boutique attraction of Gozo. It's one of the best just for the kind of experience. And you can walk from the Ggantija to the Xerri cave through the old city, which is also beautiful. Sorry for the light, but I am down into a cave run by the Xerri family, and the funny thing is that this was found many years ago when the grandpa was looking for the water, because obviously you know there is a lack of water into Gozo, and it's still owned by the family, the 5 grandparents running it, and each day there is a child looking after it and explaining how is the cave, what you can find, the formations, plenty of very good informations which are absolutely good not only for the adults but also for the kids. I'm here with 80 years old, and it's unbelievable what you can find just managed by a family. And it's a very small business, but that's what you can find in Gozo, and that's the beauty of this island. And I'll show you well, eventually the grandpa found actually the water, and somewhere here it is on my back, and this place is still running with this water. Obviously they can't drink it anymore, but they can water the plants, they can use it for washing. Plenty of use. Remember, water in Gozo is really precious, as in most of Malta actually. And that's pretty much it for day 1 of the itinerary of Gozo, and I'm already looking forward to day 2, which is gonna include a tuk-tuk trip all around the island. What an experience! And also the Blue Lagoon and Comino Island, but we will see everything tomorrow after a long sleep. And one hotel I suggest to come is the Duke, right in Victoria, in the center next to the Cittadella. I'll show you a little bit of my room here, how it is. Beautiful. And I want to show you especially the highlight, which is the balcony with a view right on the Cittadella. Here it is, and the jacuzzi in front of us. Absolutely fantastic. Look what a view. Day 2 of this Gozo trip. You can see here on the back the Cittadella, and now we're gonna take a hippie, which is a tuk-tuk, to tour the island. It will be a 5 hours experience. I'm so looking forward to it, but let's go straight to it. so windy up here. I'm not sure if you can hear me, but absolutely gorgeous. An incredible view of the cliff, never ending, down in the sea. Must be 100 meters up. Incredible. And the blue sea, so intense. I love it here. This is another beautiful spot to stop by, especially on a sunny, warm day. This is Xlendi Bay. It's absolutely lovely. It is a nice beach, not today because today is so windy. Now I'm showing you the back, which doesn't look like too much, but if I show you on the other side, you can see plenty of ways getting into the bay, and probably not the day to jump into the water, but still absolutely gorgeous place of Gozo. I am now in one of the most iconic and famous places of Gozo Island, which is Dwejra. It's a beautiful little bay which is connected to the sea only by a tunnel that probably you can see on my back. You can take a boat here, you can go out, you can see also the blue grotto, absolutely great, amazing place to visit. The bay, very safe to swim in, except today is super windy, so we can't do all of this and I can't do any filming of how it is the trip. Why is this place famous? Because they filmed here the Game of Thrones, and if you go back to the Game of Thrones you will see the scene from this little bay. I'm leaving now Xerri for the next spot in Gozo Island. Just want to mention that you should check out my post that I wrote about the island of Gozo with a map, with all of the places that we have seen in this video and more little gems that you can visit in the island. If you follow the videos I've done on Malta, you may have noticed how much limestone is around. And look at the quarry here on the back, absolutely incredible. It's a little gem of Gozo that you should visit. This is not on the typical tourist spot, but I tell you, the view is quite incredible. It looks like being in an Egyptian movie, and but it's all real, and people are doing really hard work. Another great spot to stop by in the north coast are the salt pans, absolutely gorgeous. An incredible area, you know, coastline is amazing here. And it's a fantastic spot for photography, of course, and a nice walk around. I love this part of the coast of Gozo, and I highly suggest to visit it once you are in Gozo. And that's why, you know, spending one day only in Gozo can be a little bit frustrating because you can't see everything you want, but at least a couple of days, if not 3 days, will give you a fantastic itinerary of this island. So here we are back with a tuk-tuk. We had a fantastic time, and if you do it, ask for Xerri, because he's a fantastic driver and will give you also a lot of tips on the island, especially if you want to move here. He's got a very interesting life. The last 3 things that you can tell why we should come to Gozo, Xerri?
Okay. We are very laid back, leisure-fare island. The local people are very, very friendly, and the scenery is absolutely stunning. And it's very economic to live compared to the rest of Europe.
thank you, Jeffrey, and I'll see you next time in Gozo.
Okay, guys. Have a good one.
Here we are. Let's go to the next, which is the boat. A boat to Comino Island is confirmed. The good thing about taking a boat from the Gozo Island to Comino and for the Blue Lagoon is that even if the weather is a bit tough and windy, like today it is, you can still do that because it's only 10 minutes by boat. Or if you feel seasick, this is the better place to go. Well, let's jump on the boat and go to Comino Island. Another famous attractions of Gozo, or also for Malta, because you can come from both islands here to Comino Island, and the Blue Lagoon that you see on my back, it's like a pool with a blue color, flat water, beautiful. Now probably you're asking yourself, well, it's not like that, isn't it? Yes, because it's super windy today and it's not suggested to actually swim into it. You can stay at the beach, you can visit Comino Island, which is anyway beautiful, and we're gonna see more footages out of it. Now my camera is getting crazy once again, maybe it's the wind, but let's have a walk around the island. And here I am leaving the island. 2 intense days, absolutely gorgeous. I really suggest to come to Gozo. If you make it to Malta, the next step to Gozo has to happen. The ferry, very easy to take back and forward, and actually on the way to Gozo it's totally free. But there is a catch, and I will explain you in the video next week.